Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Peace on earth and love and light to you. I am Gabrielle Ether. Welcome to my channel. Let me go ahead and tell y'all how y'all gonna be drawn to these cards. Yeah, I'm only using these cards tonight. Treasure Vibes Oracle. Similar to how I did my last video like this, it's like I was counting by fives. I think I was counting by fives. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Okay, I was just saying like that in my last video I did. So I don't know when I'm going to upload it, because like sometimes I forget which order to upload it in or whatever, but I just did that if you guys want to check that out. And so it will be uploaded soon, either right before this one or right after this one. And yeah, 35, that's 8. And you know, that's what the number was. I mean, that's what the video was about. If you're seeing 8s, because it's a sign of like abundance and stuff like that, and financial abundance, and just it's a material number. Turn 8 sideways is also the infinity sign. But anyways, I look at that like that's a good thing. So maybe you guys, like, when you invest, this is like, it's just going to increase your finances. So maybe that's an extra little message for you guys. So I just created this video because I did one before. I think it was last year, maybe the year before, and I thought it was a good idea. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't know if it's going to be, because I know this is not, specifically for income tax season. This is for just in general. Anytime you coming up on like a significant amount of money, a lump sum of money, or just in general, you want to know what to invest in. So I feel like this is good because it's so easy for us to get confused or give to the wrong thing, or sometimes you just want confirmation. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Y'all, I already did this video one time and then I had to start it all the way over again. So I do have 7 cards out here, and still, like, this video was not gonna, it wasn't long the first time, and it won't be that long this time, because it's just not, I guess it's just not that type of reading. So so let's go, y'all. Are y'all ready? Y'all were already ready. Y'all were waiting on me, right? So those of you guys who were drawn to 5, let's see what you should invest in. You guys, at the end of the day, you're grown. You don't have to do what I say. If it don't resonate with you, then please do not try to force this into your life, okay? So this is for you to invest in something like spiritual in your light work. Specifically woo woo, if you haven't heard, because when I see this card, like, it means something different, like if you look in the book. But I always interpret it one way, or like a couple of ways, but pretty much when I see woo woo, it's because I know that it's like a term for witchcraft, or magic and rituals and all that stuff like that. So, and I feel like if you guys have some type of spiritual career, or if you're some type of light worker, then, and you said that, okay, this income tax season, or whenever, or with this paycheck, I want to invest in crystals. I want to invest in like some like witchy type things. You know what, you guys, I watch Mint Fairy, okay? And like I was saying in one of my videos, about embracing people differences, because like, even though like she's like a pastel fairy, and I'm totally opposite from that. I don't do pastels. Like, I like, my favorite color is yellow, but it's bright yellow. And I just love her channel, and I just love her swag, and just, that's just a message all in itself, to just embrace people, even though if they are different than you, find the beauty in them. And I just love that channel. But I suggest her channel because she's always talking about like witchy things, and how to like expand your practice and things like that. So I do suggest that channel if you're looking for things like that, because this is something that's definitely going to take your spiritual practice up to another level. And I really feel like I'm talking to specifically light workers, and if that doesn't resonate with you, then it's probably just not the card for you, or maybe you should just pick another one. Okay, but that's definitely what I'm getting. So maybe you just want to do like a bunch of crystals, or sages, or things like that. Spirits like this is definitely Spirits like this is definitely what you should invest in. Okay, So that's all, y'all. For those of you guys who are drawn to 10, what should you invest in? So immediately, just I heard like I said, sound check. So something that has to do with music, and it could just be very literal. Okay, it could just be like my son, like he plays drums, and I'm always telling him like get stuff to protect your ears. You know, like the little. I forgot what they're called, the little things that protect your ears. I know, like, when it comes to musicians, if you're playing with your hands a lot, and I know you can get, like, carpal tunnel, and I heard you can reverse that just by eating right, but I don't really know. But anyways, just do something to protect yourself if you're doing this thing a lot. But the thing is, you're going on the right path with this because it's like people, a lot of times they have something crazy to say when you're following like something like art, and I think you're doing something artistic and you're wondering like, should I invest in this, this income tax season or just in general. So I start investing in my art. And Spirit's like, yeah, invest in your heart. And I think for a lot of you guys, it is music. But if it's not music, it's something definitely artistic. And I feel like with this card right here, claim your boundaries. Like, just don't be given, like, just watch who you been given to, and watch who you are going to give to. Watch who is asking for your stuff, okay? Claim your boundaries. If that card has to come out, then it's saying that you guys kind of have a hard time with claiming your boundaries, so you might have a hard time with saying no. And I'm just gonna say maybe you are some Geminis, because my son is a Gemini, and Geminis are good for some stuff like that. Now, on the last reading, I was talking about how Taurus is, would do that. But, like, yeah, Geminis, they are, like, big-hearted, really kind people. And I be having to tell my son sometimes, like, boy, you trying to, like, help the homeless, and and we need help. So, and he always like, I'm like, Cliff, what happened to that money that was right there? Well, I saw a homeless person. Boy, like, if you keep doing that, we gonna be homeless. So, but no, y'all probably know because I say it all the time that it's my dream to help the homeless. But so I'm just being funny. I'm not being shady or nothing like that. Y'all know that. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, and also protect your money, but definitely invest in that gift, that talent that you have. And I think it's something like artistic. Yeah. So for those of you guys who relate to 15, this is what you should invest in. Okay, so this came out like extra spirit helpers, calling your angels. Like I told you guys, this is the second time I'm doing this video. And so the message that I got the first time was basically, I was like, huh? Why would you come to a video to ask spirit, and then it's just gonna tell you again to ask spirit, okay? So but what I eventually got was, it's just this idea in your head, okay? So even when spirit don't want to tell you, because that happens to me on my pick a card reading sometimes, when spirit doesn't quite reveal what it is but kind of tell you what to do, because it's either something like too specific that I will never pick up on, or either it's just something too secretive that should not be shared, okay? So call on your angels, and it's that idea in your head, and call on your angels and ask them exactly how to invest in this, because this thing that you wanted to invest in was whatever is in your head right now, this is what you should invest in, and ask your angels how to do it. Now, some of you guys who are really intuitive and can do that, then definitely ask your angels, but they're also saying this is something that you should ask a spirit helper, like a psychic, a seer. So you can contact me for a personal reading if you want to, because my email address is in the description bar, and it's in the comment section. So, but it don't have to be me. It can be whoever your favorite psychic is, okay? Because definitely this is something that, if it has to come out like this, then you guys, this is something that you might really need help with, and I guess maybe it's just confusing. Just like even me, I'm an intuitive person, so sometimes I can ask my spiritual team, and my angels and my ancestors, and sometimes I need spiritual help, and I will call on a friend or another psychic. And so that's what spirit is definitely saying, like, this is something that you probably need help with. So get a personal reading when it comes to this, okay? If you're just not intuitive, or oh my gosh, or either if you are intuitive, because like I said, I am too. Sometimes you can't read from yourself for yourself, and it gets confusing, and it's probably is something confusing, which is why you really need some help, you know, or ask the best friend that's intuitive, you know. This is something that you might need some help on. So yeah, that's why it came out like this. But whatever it is in your head, definitely invest in that. Okay. For those of you guys who are led to 20, what should you invest in? Okay, you guys, this is a vacation, okay? And I'm looking at this 7. I'm looking at a 7. Sevens can say, sometimes I like seeing sevens because they say you have the Midas touch. Like, everything you touch can literally turn into gold. And since 7 is such a lucky number, I think you guys should, like if you gamble or if you, buy lottery tickets, I think this is your time. Now, if you don't win no money, don't blame me, because this is not for everybody. And sometimes it's not your time. And even if I'm telling you guys to do it and you feel like, yeah, this is really resonating, still, before you go, see if it's the right time, the right hour, you know, or, just, it don't have to be that deep unless you really feel like, okay, I need to go at the right time. Extra spiritual team, like, right before you go. So with this take your time card here, I just really feel like, and it's not personal, I think you've been focusing on other people instead of you. You've been doing more for other people and not you. That's what I'm just getting when I'm seeing this it's not personal card. That's what I'm getting. Like, you should take yourself more personal, okay? And like, take your time. You should take yourself on some type of vacation. So if you're gonna come up on a large lump sum of money, or maybe it's just payday, income tax time, you want to know what to do, Spirit's like, you actually should do this. Like, take a vacation, okay? So that is all, y'all. For those of you guys who were led to 25, here are your cards. Okay, and something similar that I just told the last people, and I'm just looking at this big old R, how this R is sitting out here. So maybe your name starts with an R, your last name starts with an R, some type of way R is really resonating. Starts with the R with you. It's not so much that you should take, like the last card, I was like, take a vacation. If taking vacation is really resonating with you, then go back and listen to the last card. But this is really saying time for crayons. Like, time to just chill out. Just time to, like, have fun, okay? Like, some of you guys may not be able to afford a vacation, or you probably just like, I don't know about a vacation. But if you know, like, next paycheck, I don't really have to do much with my money, or either income tax time come, I don't really have much to do with my money, then you already know you're probably going to be good for about the next 2 months or whatever. Just like the most of us are, we just going to have fun for like a month or two, and then the money going to be gone. Or, at least take this time out. You already know that your bills going to be paid, or that you're about to catch up on your bills, so you're not going to have anything to worry about. If you're not going to have anything to worry about, then don't create anything to worry about, okay? So just chill out and just have fun, maybe take your, time for crayons, maybe, spend time with your children, take them on vacation or something like that. And what was I getting with this learn card? I forgot. Because I told y'all, this is the second time I did this video. Let me see. I think it had cut off right there. Y'all, I was saying that I cut the phone, that the phone went off at the last, at this time on the last one, and then it cut off again. But I did that. Like, I actually pressed the button by mistake. But anyways, like I was saying, it seems like you're going to have some extra time on your hand just because you're not about to be, something's about to happen. You're not going to be worried about finances. Watch my 8 video, okay? 9 minus 1 is 8. Watch my 8 video and see if you can get additional messages. But Spirit is like, since you're going to have a lot of time on your hand, yeah, I really do feel like for some of you guys, some type of way you should volunteer with your children, maybe at school, or do something with them. But also sit back and see if you can research some things, because during this time you're usually so busy. Spirit wants to show you something, okay? wants to show you something. It's something Spirit wants to show you and for you to research, okay, so you can help other people. And since you're going to have some time, I feel like you guys are going to have some time on your hands because you're going to have this financial, financial, money abundance or whatever about to come in. So you're going to have some free time. So Spirit is like, invest. You want to invest in anything, invest in yourself during this time. Invest in something that has to do with your children. Somebody just wants to invest in something that has to do with their children too, and that's what you should invest in. Okay. So yeah, and or either, and then the message for this card too, don't worry about investing in nobody else. Invest in anything, like I said, invest in yourself, invest in just chilling, invest in peace, invest in relaxation, because like you don't really need to do anything extra during this time, I feel like. So just rest and relax, okay. So for those of you guys who are led to 30, what should you invest in? Oh wow, 3 cards are under here. Oh my gosh, real similar to the last one. Like it's like I can't give you an answer because Spirit is like, there's just nothing you should really do. Do what you want to do. Um, do what you want to do. Share a breath. You can uh if there is someone, if you want, it's not that I'm just getting like to, well, yeah, for some of you guys definitely give, especially if you're due for it, like you haven't been able to give back and you get a lump sum of money, then definitely share a breath. Yeah, definitely give back. Actually, give back to make sure the person vibrates high, or that the cause is something that's like really positive, because I feel like when you share this breath, it's going to come back to you. Okay, yeah, I do feel like that. I'm also feeling like it's not that you guys just don't give, but I am still getting like to give some type of way. You're gonna have to, if someone comes to you and they need something, maybe you're gonna feel like, should I, and I was getting that with this one too. Maybe somebody come up to your past, from your past, you like, I don't know, like I thought, I wasn't going to give to them anymore or something like that. Some type of way, like you're gonna set that person free. You're gonna set yourself free too when you give to them, and I think it's actually something financial too. I was also getting though, especially with this expect the best card here. Funny how these was 3 cards out here. I was also getting like you're really not able to do for yourself. I'm here like just really do for yourself, really like spend time for yourself, like share a breath, like really just make sure you're good, like you're taking a breather, like you don't have to do much for other people, so much for other people all the time. Like something about where you came from, or something that it's like that's what you're used to doing. Yeah, you know what, I'm picking that up too, some type of way. That's what you're used to doing. Like you used to saying like, oh, when I get more money, then I just give to this person, I just give to that person. So with that being said, I would say that, but I cannot. Sometimes I do that, but this time I cannot. I can't take back my original message because I really feel like some people need to hear that too, and someone needs to hear the very opposite of that. It's like, in which I'm saying right now, which is you're used to just doing it. You're used to saying that yeah, when I get a lump sum of money, I'm gonna help this person, I'm gonna help that person. No, don't do that. And like I was saying at the beginning, help yourself. You take a breather. Expect the best out of this situation. But what I'm getting is when I see this expect the best card here, I'm feeling like yeah, just do more for yourself, and expect that when you do more for yourself, good things are going to come out of that. I've said this before, you guys. I don't know if you were led to that video or heard or picked that specific card. When I've said before, it's like people don't realize like when you give to, yourself, it's the same thing as you'll get blessed for that too, because the universe sometimes stop blessing you because you don't know how to give to yourself, because that is exactly what happened to me. And I used to wonder, like, what's wrong with my finances, like, why have my finances went down. And I would literally hear, because you are not helping the universe out. You actually have to give out. That's why I said I can't take that other message back that came out too, because some people need to know you have to give in order to receive. You have to continue to do that. And then you can't just be like, well, I give all the time, especially if you're not giving in the right spirit. You have to give in order to receive. You have to continuously do that, and it don't always have to be financial, okay? But this is a financial reading, but it don't always have to be like that. So when you're not giving to yourself, then how do you expect to receive for yourself? You have to do that, because it's the way the universe works. So expect the best. Know that you're not giving in vain just because you're giving to yourself, just because you're ignoring other people right now. You're just being selfish and saying, well, you know what do I need? No, don't. You're not like that. As long as you don't owe nobody, or intentionally not trying to not pay nobody back, then then yeah, you don't have to. That's the only way that I would say, yeah, of course, give. Yeah, of course, if it comes to something like that. But if you're just used to saying, well, when I get like a lump sum of money, I'm going to give this and give that. No, you don't have to do that. Anymore. You don't have to do that every time you get a big lump sum of money, find someone to give to. You don't have to do that, because of course when you give, the more will be given to you. That's a song, it's a gospel song. And that's one thing I know for sure, you guys. That's why I love to give, because every single time I give, and then a lot of times I don't expect anything in return. And I know though, but when I give in that mindset, like, and I'm really giving, like, just because I know that, like, maybe this person needs it, or I wouldn't want to be in that position, or I'm really giving out the kindness of my heart, it always comes back to me. Every single time, it always comes back. And guess what? You could be rewarded if you give to yourself just like that too, because know that you are good ground and you're positive. You know what they say, when you give to people, give on good ground. That means, like, give to positive, high vibrating people. Sometimes that's not always possible, because, say, sometimes we just have to help people. And so, yeah, if you want to invest in yourself. And like I did say, there are some people though, and I don't believe that is the majority. There are some people that might be wondering, what do I do? And Spirit is like, yeah, if you feel led, then give to somebody. And I do think someone is going to actually come to you and need your help, and it's for you to help this person, because it's going to set something free within them, and for you also. But definitely, you guys, when it comes to this, listen to Spirit, because you don't want Spirit to bring a hole in your pocket. And I've said this to people many times before. If you feel like you just can't keep your finances, sometimes it's just a test, and sometimes it's because your spiritual team, the Creator, Yahweh, God, Allah, whatever you want to call it, sometimes will put a hole in your pocket to, when you don't give to who you're supposed to give to, or if you're giving, like, and you don't give in the right spirit, then that money's gonna leave your pocket some type of way, and it's gonna be in a way that you don't like it. And then it might be even more, like, if they say give to this person $50, and you're like, no, I ain't giving to that person. I got things to do for myself. And like I said, sometimes you have to be selfish, but that's only, you guys know, when this resonates with you, that's only if you're like, you know what, but you would literally have a hard time saying that. You won't just be like, whatever, I'm doing this for myself. No, you'll have a hard time saying that. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't want to give to myself. You would rather give to them, then I'm not talking to you. But I don't want you to have that attitude, because if you do, the attitude of, like, whatever, I'm gonna do for myself, or either whatever, I'm just gonna keep my money. If you have, like, a bad attitude like that, then, like, I'm really just trying to help you guys out, then that's when, like, Like I said, whoever you want to call it, the creator, God, I say Yahweh, will literally put a hole in your pocket, and if you don't get that 50, then 100 is going to come out some type of way. That money's going to come out, and I've experienced that before. And sometimes it's like you got to go around that mountain until it's time to like until it's time to just release whatever Yahweh feels like releasing you, until you ask for forgiveness or something, or or until you actually find a person actually, make good with them. But like I said, if it's not 50, then it will be 100, and then it'll go out like in a bad way. So yeah, I'm just speaking from experience. I'm speaking what the spirit is telling me. I'm never just telling y'all anything, and I want you guys to know to know that, because a lot of times it's like warnings are never good. But hey, on the positive side though, some of you guys just need to invest in yourself, because you have a hard time, giving to yourself, okay? And when you do something fun, okay? Do something fun for yourself. Invest in yourself, okay? So, yeah, but like I said, it's not fun to give bad news, but so many times people did not take my advice, and they think I just be like saying crazy stuff, and every single time people end up having to reap what they sow, unfortunately. So yeah, you guys, and that's all for, which one is that, 30? Okay, those of you guys who were drawn to 35, what should you invest in? Oh wow, why does it seem like these are going in the story, like all of them are like kind of saying like the same thing as the last one? Be generous. So cloak yourself in light. So this is definitely saying what that one said, and that one had like a twist to it. But this one, so if you want to if you want to go back and watch that one, then you can. But this one is just really, it's definitely saying like your light work is to invest in something that's going to help someone. And if you're thinking about investing in something that's going to help someone, then do it. But spirit is like, some of you guys have like just came up on a lump sum of money. You're kind of like wealthy anyways. I don't even feel like it's just taxes for you guys. I think you're just kind of wealthy in general. And then like, or either you just came up on like a lump sum of money, and spirit is literally saying be generous, okay? That is the way the universe works. When things come to you, you have to, in order to receive, you have to give. Whenever you want to receive, you have to give. You have to continuously do that. Unless it gets out of balance and you start doing more than the other, like you just giving and never receiving. So but no, this is actually putting someone else before you, and this is what you should do. And like I was telling the other one, like you don't want anything to happen to where you don't give, and then spirit puts a hole in your pocket, and then like it's just like spirit was like, okay, I want you to give 50, but you're like, no, I don't want to give them that. You being stingy or whatever. And then if you don't give it, it's gonna come out your pocket some type of way. I mean, oh my gosh, y'all, I've experienced that before. And then it's like you'll have financial hardship until spirit is saying, okay, it's over with, or until you ask for forgiveness or go and make it right with that person some type of way. You don't want that to happen to you, because I have experienced that. And instead of 50 coming out, it'd be like 150. And it's like the spirit is like, you know, because some people say, I've heard somebody say that before, like, if I don't give to the homeless, it's okay, somebody will give to them. No, but if it's for you to give, then the money gonna come out your pocket some type of way, and it's not gonna be in a good way. But I really feel like for those of you who are drawn to this one, okay, I think you want to give. I think that this is your light work, and you have been saying like, okay, income tax time coming up, or either my next paycheck or either, I've been thinking about giving to people. I've been thinking about starting organization. I've been wondering, should I do this with this lump sum of money? I just been wondering, is this the right time? Like I said, for some of you guys, you actually want to. Like, this is your light work. And I feel like some of you guys are trying to build something. And you're actually wondering if this is what you should do. Like, you want confirmation with this, and spirit is like, yeah, this is what you should definitely do. And I'll say pat yourself on the back, you guys, because it's great that you are generous people like this, and that you really do want to help people. So I think for the majority of you guys who are drawn here, you're here to see like if you should give to people. So like I said, a little bit different from the last people, because you're wondering if you should do this, and spirit's like, yeah, you should, just in case some people on here who like kind of really didn't want to, and and spirit is telling them that they should. But I think for the majority of you guys, you're wondering, should I give into this organization? Like, you really want to help these people out? Like, this is you who really want to do this. So, and Spirit's like, yeah, this is what you should do. That's what you should invest in, okay? Okay, y'all. So, I love to hear from you guys. I tell you guys that all the time because I really do. And I like to hear you guys' story. And let me know how well this resonated with you guys, because I need your feedback. I need to know if I should continue to do things like this or not. So let me know if you guys liked it or if you didn't like it. Yeah, most people, when they don't like it, like they'll on the regular pick a card readings, they don't really say nothing. It's not really until I do like my Illuminati videos when they start telling me how much they didn't like stuff. But yeah, but that's all, y'all. Comment in the comment section below. I try to respond to everybody if I see it. That's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.